gonna get us a reading for the sign of Capricorn. As you know, I've already began my pre-shuffle before I press the record button. So I'm gonna cut the deck and we're gonna get into it with the main energy for the sign of Capricorn. Now, Capricorn, bottom of the deck, we got the Eight of Swords. So the Eight of Swords speaks of like somebody feeling bound. It speaks of somebody feeling trapped. This could be trapped in their mind, right? Because we know that the Eight of Swords also speaks of somebody's inner critic. You know what I mean? Like really criticizing their ass down. Somebody feeling isolated, you know, and again, stuck to a situation. Yeah, somebody not necessarily knowing how to see their way out, how to feel about a situation. First card out, we got the Knight of Swords. So the Knight of Swords speaks of, you know, somebody being very ambitious. Somebody seizing the opportunity when it comes to them making a big change. And we got the Temperance energy here. We know that the Temperance speaks of healing. It speaks of patience, moderation, you know. It speaks of something taking place over time. And this also speaks of divine timing, you know. An individual learning how to work with other individuals, how to show some type of self-discipline when it comes to their cooperation. And we got the Page of Pentacles. So the Page of Pentacles speaks of, you know, somebody who's very goal-oriented. It speaks of the beginning stages of manifestation. It also speaks of somebody who's very determined, who's trustworthy, you know, dedicated. And you have this Nine of Cups here, which is going to speak of your goals, you know, the things that you find emotionally fulfilling, you achieving some type of material success, right? And we got the Nine of Swords here. So you have somebody, right, where it seems like this is their worst nightmare coming true, baby. You busting it down and being this go-getter the way you going. It got somebody in a position where they finding it hard to rest at night. Somebody is really having a mental breakdown. This may have been an individual who betrayed you, deceived you, or backstabbed you. Like it was some type of painful ending, you know. And yeah, with this Ace of Swords, this speaks of, you know, the truth of a situation. It speaks of clarity. Somebody having a mental breakthrough, you know, somebody having new ideas. And yeah, it's something about this individual being unfair towards you. Therefore, this truth is like, again, their worst nightmare, baby. Eight of Swords, isolated. They feel bound. So what's going on with this Knight of Swords energy? You got the Wheel of Fortune. So Capricorn, it seems like you going after what's yours. This Wheel of Fortune speaks of eternity of events. Damn. It speaks of karma, good luck, you know, fate, life cycles. And we got a King of Pentacles in a reverse. So it seems like somebody decided to be greedy. You know, they wanted to overdo things when it came to them achieving what it was that they wanted. It seems like somebody was very focused on the material, you know, the darker side. There's somebody who will do anything. Look, Ace of Wands. Ace of Wands. I'm sorry. Okay. King of Wands energy. But somebody who would do anything. Now, this King of Pentacles in a reverse is Earth sign energy. This King of Wands is fire sign energy. You know, this King of Wands speaks of somebody being a visionary. You know, somebody willing to overcome the obstacles. Somebody who shows some type of strength. This is also somebody who's handsome is what I'm going to say, because it's 2 men out, you know. He look fine, you know, he a little suave. Like he's very confident, very attractive, you know. When it comes to this skill. And yeah, that's the same person though. You know what I mean? Like somebody was very greedy with the actions that they were taking is what this is saying over time. Give me more of this King of Wands energy. What's going on with this visionary? What was he imagining? You got Strength card, the Fool. Okay. So when it comes to this strength, right? The strength is going to be like, again, when it's targeting that confidence, somebody's ability to persuade others to move with them or to get wrapped up in, you know what I mean, whatever it is that they selling them. This really making me feel like this King of Wands was real good with their wordplay. You hear me? And with the extreme card, it's something where somebody was very strong, confident, brave, fearless. You know, they were a leader, like a natural leader. And you got this Fool card here. This Fool card speaks of, you know, somebody taking a risk, somebody making a decision, in which now it was, again, it seems like it ended in a painfully. You know, this may even have something to do with the betrayal. You know, the Fool card speaks of like somebody being very free-spirited, very spontaneous. Five of Wands, see? It's something about some type of competing, some type of conflict when it came to somebody's recognition, when it came to somebody's success, you know, somebody getting a victory, the support that they receive. Somebody was real dishonest. They lied. It was some type of scam and scheming involved. Yeah, very unfair. Give me more with this Wheel of Fortune energy. So what's this turn of events? You got Five of Cups. Yeah. The turn of events is now all of a sudden somebody is in regret. Why they, Ten of Pentacles. Okay. Because it seemed like they wanted to be greedy when it came to this Ten of Pentacles. You know, somebody's foundation, the support, the security. You know, this Ten of Pentacles also speaks of like your inheritance. It speaks of your ability to have access, you know, to your Akashic records, your ancestral energy, your bloodline. The security, foundation, wealth. It's giving me big on the abundance and understand that this was a greedy person. So, baby, that was... that was their wish come true. Look, you see, throwing cards on the floor now. See? Justice in the reverse. This King of Wands was unfair. This King of Pentacles and this Earth sign, fire sign energy, baby. Something is giving me, again, one person. So they got Earth and fire highly aspected in their chart. But with this justice being in a reverse, again, very dishonest, very unfair with the action that they was taking, how they was persuading people to get these goals met. Like somebody was very imbalanced. And they refused to accept accountability. Look, Five of Wands. See? And they left out in the cold. It's given that you may have abandoned this individual or walked away from this individual and took a leap of faith, left it behind. And it's something about them struggling. Somebody might have some type of addictions or some type of alcoholism or something like that that they battle with. But again, somebody got some type of impoverished mindset or lack mindset or something like that. Look, damn, what come out together? Five of Swords. So after you abandoned this situation and took this leap of faith, this person has been hostile towards you. They've been envious towards you. They have wanted to compete with you. They have wanted to fight with you. It's something with them also being very envious, you know. Like somebody was determined not to let you defeat them. Five of Pentacles. You got Five of Pentacles, Five of Swords, 55. Started with the Five of Cups. Five. Hey, a major change. A big shift took place. Look, Five. I don't know. I'm still talking about, hey, because it's Five of Wands right here. You got up, baby. A major fucking change. It's like this person did a complete 180 on you. I ain't even gonna say 360 because that's a full circle. You didn't know who this person was when you abandoned this situation, who they turned out to be towards you. Because with this double energy, again, heavy with them addictions, heavy with this toxicity, heavy. Somebody dug deep. They dug deep. What we got? 9. What's going on with this Five of Cups? Why they in regret now? Damn. Okay. So 6 of Swords. They in regret because you left a situation behind. They in regret because not only did you heal from the hatred, not only did you choose calmer waters, but baby, you also tapped into that Ten of Pentacles star card on the bottom of the deck. Yeah. Look, you got an Emperor that's watching. See, this Emperor is making me feel like this is that father figure energy. You know? This Emperor is somebody who has some type of authority. you know, who's supposed to have some type of discipline is what it's making me feel like, right? I'm giving that they lack everything that they supposed to have, though. This is the type of person who have the experience under their belt, you know, but they did not get the lessons. Like, this is the type of person that repeats a lot of the same shit. They just got this emperor status because of age. But it's giving me that you release the situation, heal from the hatred, chose calmer water, and gain some type of discipline, gain some type of authority. This may even be a ancestor, this emperor energy that's coming through for you now, where some type of security, some type of backing, some type of support, some type of protection. Because with this page of swords energy, I'm telling you, this trickster energy was watching. They're watching you. And it's something about them being very chatty, running their mouth, you know. I'm hearing something about like the action somebody gonna take, what they gonna do, you know. Somebody, they real dishonest, and it's a lot of criminal activity behind them. You know what I mean? Again, a repeat offender. And it's also something about somebody having different ways of this trickery, different ways of being dishonest, different, like, yeah, this type of motherfucker, baby, believe they own lies type energy. Give me more of this page of sword. Okay, since you want to come out. Look. Wanted to come out bad. You hear me? Okay. Seven of Swords. The trickery. The shape-shifting. The lies. The deceit. The scamming. The cheating. Again, with the criminal activity. Somebody felt like they had gotten away with the shit that they had done. All the toxic activities. All the things, again, that they felt like they had successfully hidden over time. Yeah. And they felt like you damn sure wasn't going to defeat them with you taking this leap of faith. I kid you not. Look, King of Cups in the reverse. See, somebody in their emotions. Carl Thomas. See, emotional and he can't let go. This King of Cups is somebody who's cold-hearted. Who's very moody. Bad advice. Somebody accepted some type of bad advice or something like that too. Gave bad advice. Yeah. Eight of Pentacles, and it's Eight of Pentacles sideways because this person collaborated with some type of demonic energy. Toxic energy. I feel the need to, it may have even been another Capricorn or something like that. I don't know what this is. But it's something where somebody was happy to be involved in this toxic ass lifestyle. Happy to be involved in, you know, again, whatever demonic energy they was in. Somebody felt like they had mastered the skill, you know, when it came to the work that they was doing with this darker energy versus them trying to do things in the upright. In the upright, they would have to sacrifice their pride. In a way, they were sacrificing their pride. Okay, let's close it out. Eight of Wands in the reverse. So somebody is having some type of delays when it comes to them healing from these resentments. Them choosing calmer waters. You got Nine of Pentacles energy. So this speaks of like somebody's financial independence and being able to enjoy the fruits of their labor. This is what somebody is watching take place for you. Knight of Cups. See, it has a lot to do with you following your heart's desires. Yep. That's this charming person that's more so paying attention to you. Somebody, they want to come and bring you an offer. But again, Seven of Swords still here. Still shape-shifting. Look, Queen of Pentacles. Everything's fine. Ten of Swords. How both mirroring cards come out together. Queen of Pentacles energy here. This is mothering energy, wife energy. This is a feminine, earth sign feminine, who has some type of financial independence. You got Ten of Pentacles, so this may very well be a Queen of Pentacles who has tapped into her inheritance or something like that. Okay, this person gave an offer to a Queen of Pentacles for this lifestyle. Something has slowed down for this emperor in this lavish lifestyle because they took an offer over to a Queen of Pentacles, a earth sign feminine. Earth sign opposite water. But either way it go, this King of Cups energy in the reverse is somewhere pretending like everything is fine, like everything is okay. It's given that this Queen of Pentacles is as well too. But somebody's foundation is falling apart. This Eight of Pentacles, this collaboration, this happy work that these individuals was doing is, again, it's like it's turning into a 10 of Pentacles. This is 20 swords right here. I'm sorry, 10 of Pentacles, a 10 of swords, a painful ending. It's some type of deceit, some type of backstabbing, some type of betrayal going on. It's giving both these people are betraying each other. Either way it goes, it's 20 swords out here. So again, under judgment. And you got 3 of Wands. Okay. I ain't even finna keep on going farther on to it. That was your read, Capricorn, baby.